What's up, guys? This is Taylor, TaylorMade 1990. My first video, basically, I just wanted to make videos to document me getting my first pet. Um, I have owned dogs before and a cat, but I don't have them anymore. And in the apartment I'm in, they don't allow pets like that. So I had to get a smaller pet. And from watching channels like Emiology and Shadow the Rat, the Rat Guru, it kind of inspired me to want to get rats. They seem like they make really good pets, and we're going to find out because I'm getting two rats end of next week, two Dumbo male rats. They're just about 6, 7 weeks old, and so basically, I wanted to record the process of getting and owning these pets, and just kind of show what it's really like. Um, so hopefully that all works out good. I wanted to kind of show off my haul, what I've purchased from Amazon and Chewy.com over the last few weeks. Also show you guys a few things I've made, and then yeah, we'll just each week make a video, upload it, show how things are going with the rats. My Critter Nation will arrive end of next week, so that's when I'll pick up the rats. But anywho, I'm going to show you guys some of the things I bought here. So let's start over here. I purchased, of course, the Space Pod. This was difficult to get, actually, because they were sold out on Amazon, but I finally did get one off Chewy.com. Put a little fleece in there for them, so this will be kind of their main bed. I also purchased this pet carrier, so this just has some fleece in it, and this is what I'm going to use to pick up the rats. Um, this wasn't, particularly, this isn't like a fancy pet carrier, but, for the price, it seems to do the job okay. This was like $9 or $10 on Amazon, so just needed something to pick the rats up in when I get them, so that should work. I also have this, of course, this big bendy tube, a lot bigger around than I expected, but it was like $5 or $6. So probably zip tie this to the cage. I've got a corner tray for litter, and I did get some litter off of Amazon. This thing I'm gonna have to return it. I ordered it from Amazon and it ended up being way too small for them. So, but it was like $1, so I'll probably just keep it. But I need to go to Lowe's or something and get a larger one. Now this I'm going to use as their bed. Now you're probably thinking this coconut is way too small for the rats, and that's true, but they're only 6 weeks old right now, so this will actually be a great size for them for the next month or so. It also was just a few dollars, and I put some fleece in there to make it a nicer bed. Now, for the bottom of the cage, we're going to have this big igloo, and I initially ordered a smaller igloo, but it ended up being a lot smaller than I expected, so I just zip tied it to the top of the cage, top of the igloo, and wanted to make use of it. Amazon was cool. They gave me a refund, they let me keep the igloo, and they sent me this bigger one. But we've got some fleece up here, kind of cool, just make use of that. This was just, this was just some bedding material I got for them. Got a little foraging toy that they'll get treats out of. I also ordered all this rope off of Amazon. They probably thought I was crazy, but this was like $5 or $6 for all this rope. And to actually get pet toys like the ropes, they're like $9 on Amazon. So I'm just going to cut this and use this rope across the cage for them. It'd be way cheaper. Let's see what else. Oh, I also have this lava ledge that I purchased. I've ordered one more of these. I have this bird toy. So this should be cool. Let me see here. Yeah, so you just hang it up with this thing, and they can stand on it, have some stuff to play with. A lot of cool bird toys that actually work well for rats. I got a little wooden bridge that we will hang up as well. And then lastly, I have this lava block. It's like a salt lake type thing, I think. Now, that's the stuff I ordered. Now, here's the stuff I've made so far. Now, I've made this. This is fleece, and I sewed it over the top of these bed pads. Now, these bed pads are what we use in the nursing home for patients. This is the bottom, and they're really absorbent. They really help with smell, and I think that they will work really well in rat cages. They're non-toxic. You can order bed pads just like this off of Amazon for about $20 for 4 of them. So what I'm going to do, I still have to make the one for the middle shelf liner, but this is the bottom shelf liner. I just made it with about 4 inches of overhang so I can binder clip it to the shelf. And then, you know, just basically sewed the thing in. Hand sewed it. Took like an hour to sew, but I think this will work out pretty well. And I'm gonna make one more, like I say, for the other shelf. Okay. Now, I learned how to sew. You can see sewing stuff over there on the couch, right? So these are the hammocks I have sewed. And those are a few more I've sewed, like some double hammocks and stuff. But here's what's finished. All right, so, you know, I've got some standard hammocks, nothing fancy, just put some clips in here. And I have, they kind of look like this. I have some of these things that I'm going to use to hang these hammocks up. So I have just a standard regular hammock. Let me see here really quick. Okay, I've got this hammock. This is another cool one. I really like the design. Just made a little double hammock here, and you can see they can just go in here. I've got a couple more just plain hammocks, because basically what I wanted is I wanted enough hammocks where when I pull the bedding out to wash it and the hammocks and stuff, I can just put new liner in and new hammocks in, and then there's no rush for me to finish washing all this stuff to put the rats back in the cage. Yeah, another plain hammock, you know, and I actually am really proud of that. This was really tough to do, this middle design. Yeah, I got some weird looks at work while I was sewing this stuff. Okay, and then this is a corner hammock. This one is a giant hammock, and I made this to basically put across most of the cage. That way I can have this kind of midway if they fall, and I put a second hammock on top and put a hole in it so they can kind of burrow in. I made one of these pouches. So this will hang up like with these 2 clips, and then you can see we'll put some fleece down in there and just a little pouch. I also made another double hammock. This one's smaller. It'll only work like while they're little. And then I made this really cool, this one took a while, triple hammock, you know? So you can kind of see that. Again, all sewn by hand. Oh, these are the clips that I'm going to use to hang them up. These were like $5 on Amazon. And then lastly, this thing was just like an amalgamation of extra fabric. But basically, it's going to hang up on each end, and it's pretty much going to be like, how can I show this? It's going to be like a tunnel. It's like a tunnel hammock. And I even put a little hole in the bottom of it. Yeah, it's kind of a disaster, but when you hang it up, it actually looks pretty cool. So these are all the hammocks that I made so far. There should be more than enough here to fill the cage several times over. And then I got all my, you know, all my stuff. Now, really quick, since I have time here, let me go this way. I will show you guys. I also have, okay, so I've got the stuff for their litter box, the Fresh News. I got this off Amazon, and then I ordered this from Chewy.com, some Oxbow essential rat food. I also purchased some jars, and I filled them with some treats. These were also purchased off of Amazon. I've got some of these rice pops, and I have their food bowls. And then where did I put them? Oh, yeah, and you can see right here I have their water bottles. This one's cool. This one ended up being way smaller than I expected, but, you know, I've got a couple. Last thing I ordered, you can see these Vita Drops. You put them in the water, a couple drops, and they give, like, vitamins and stuff for your pet rats. So that's everything I have ordered so far. I'm really excited to get them. I think that I have prepared as much as I can. I think that I spent a lot of time making all the hammocks and the bedding, and I'm just really excited to get them. So if you guys are interested, check back on this channel next week. I'll upload another video. You could see how I'm doing with the rats, and I will introduce you to them. Their names are going to be Ichigo and Hachiko. I'll explain more next week why I'm naming them that. But anywho, thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.